Hey y'all, it's Tina. Welcome to A Country Girl's Attic. Before I get started today, I just wanted to say that doing this was a humbling experience. I don't take this privilege lightly that I had, and I know that these things once belonged to someone. They were loved by someone, and I really do not take lightly that I had the opportunity to pick through and choose from someone's life, basically. So when you look through these things with me today, please know that this was very humbling for me, and I do appreciate every piece that we found. And I'm very grateful and thankful to have this opportunity. And when I look at these pieces, I will remember the fact that they once belonged to someone and brought them joy. So let's go ahead and get started. We found a lot of little vintage looking little Santa Clauses. This one here looks to have been like a bottle top of some sort. I really don't know. And this one's really cute. A CVS 1983, I think that says. It was just a little plastic Santa. And this is a replica of an 1872 Santa Claus. It's just your little regular porcelain Santa Claus, but I thought they were really cute. I got a salt and pepper snowman shaker, and this was just a little rubber snowman. There were quite a few little Christmas ornaments and Christmas pieces there. This looks to be a little mailbox for the Christmas village sets. And this was a little wooden piece that I thought would be cute just to have around to use for Christmas time. Some of these pieces are probably worth a little bit of money, and some of them are probably just mere junk. But to me, I look at them and I see happiness, and I'm just excited about each and every one. I'm sure that if I don't find something to use them for, I'm sure my family and friends could, and I just enjoyed picking up and looking at each piece. I'll go ahead and say that my husband got a job, for those of you who don't know, doing some contractor work, and he was to demo two old mobile homes, and the things that were left inside the owner didn't want, so he gave us the opportunity to go through, and these are just some of the things that we found. I was, like I said at the beginning, I was really humbled and thankful for this opportunity, so grateful. And as you can see, I still am showing some Christmas pieces here. This one is one of my favorites. I just love the old look and old feel of pieces. I just think it adds so much more character to them when they look like the olden days, if you want to call it that. But I got quite a few little angel assortment. This one here is probably one of my favorites because it was born. It was born. It was dated 1996. That's when my son was born. And these angels, I haven't yet finished cleaning up everything we've got. So this is just an assortment of what we have cleaned so far. But the little brown-haired angel I just showed you, I have like 3 of those that look like maybe they went together with some sort of set. I'm not sure. I have another one that I'll be showing in my next, in part 2 of this series. And I just thought they were really unique and different looking. I got these little plastic ornaments and this little train. I was surprised to have found this entire piece, set in one piece actually. The trailers were in very, very bad condition. They had been sitting up for years and untouched for years. They had, the ceilings had fallen through and the floors were, I mean, there were no doors on the houses or anything. They were just totally, really in bad shape. But we dug through and found these cute little treasures that have been laying in those homes for quite some years now. And hopefully I can bring them to life and give them some more usefulness. I plan on using these little guys for my Valentine's home tour. And these pieces, some, like I said, are probably not worth anything. Now these 2 pieces, I believe, is it Walter and Berries? I'm not sure. I know it's W and berries, something on the back. These are just some old beer coasters that I found. Now, these are probably just junk, but they interested me so much with their the patterns that they had on there and the seasons. I just thought they were beautiful, and I do love that old country look. And to me, that's what these have, is that old country farmhouse feel. I get a warm, cozy feel when I see things like this. It just, maybe it takes me back to my childhood. I'm not sure, but I love it. And let's see, we got a little plate. It just simply says, "Let a smile be your umbrella." And I think that's just really cute. It's just a little uh, decorative piece. Now, this I just absolutely fell in love with. It's a vintage plastic butter dish. I'd never seen one of these before. If I had, I don't remember it. And I just absolutely loved it. I am so happy that there were matching candlesticks in the wooden set. I love those. And the orange one's a bit unique. I really don't know what that one is from. These candles here, I know the Christmas one behind it was dated in 1973, I think. I know it's from the 1970s. And I really love this one. I remember these candles as a girl, and I just love them. I think they're so pretty, and I actually cannot wait to use these this Christmas season if I'm around. And let's see, what else did we find? I'm not sure if any of this thing is, even worth anything or whatever, but I just couldn't see leaving these pieces laying in the landfill when they're perfectly useful. And I know someone can use them. This is an old McCormick bottle, and it is glass. I just thought it was very cute. I'll probably stick that up in the kitchen somewhere. And of course, being a crafter, a DIYer, and just making things myself, when I saw a lot of these pieces, I was just overwhelmed with what you could do with them. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and I was just, my husband would say, "Why do you need this? Why do you need that?" And I was like, "Honey, I can use this for something. I know I can." You just look at a piece and you instantly get something, a feel for it. And I know there are some pieces he probably thinks I'm out of my mind for using, but eventually you'll probably see them showcased in a challenge or a collaboration or just a simple update of the piece. And I'm really excited about some of the things that I'm going to be doing with them. And some of these I probably won't even end up keeping. I'll probably end up either given to someone or just donating them at my recycling center or something like that. But I'll make that decision a little later on after I've gone through everything. Now, this is an old oil spout. That's how we used to have to pour our oil into our vehicles. This is a little old salt shaker. I'll try to get this out and show you one of them. I thought they were simply adorable. They're so tiny. They're really, really cute. But I just loved them. I thought they were adorable. And it is both pieces, salt and pepper. I found these little vinegar bottles. This is a Good Seasons. I don't know if anybody out there remembers the Good Seasons bottles or salad dressing, but I know my mom used to use that all the time. And this is just a pretty little vinegar bottle. It's glass. I thought it was really pretty. This is an old Pyrex cup that we found, and I thought that was, I do have one of these, but it doesn't look like this. And we just found some glassware and some Pyrex cookware. These pieces, like I said, I'm not sure if they're, really milk glass or if they're just white glass. These plates it was just a stack of them, and I was like, I'm sure I can use these for something, or, if not, I can at least put them at the donation center where people can use them instead of just dumping them in a landfill. And I plan on using these little green green ones for Easter. I just thought they just remind me of a basket. So I'm going to be using those for Easter. And let's see, this little puppy dog, he's just cute and looking for a home. And then I found this vase. Now this vase, I cannot remember. Let's see, royal. I couldn't see it, but yeah, I thought that was really pretty. We found this. It's a Buzz Lightyear 100th anniversary Walt Disney glass. We also found these little pieces, just a little pitcher, little tiny water pitcher, decor piece. And this is made in Japan. I don't know if this is worth anything or not. Like I said, I have no idea what things are valuable. I know certain names and stuff like that, but I really don't know anything about vintage or antique pieces. I just liked the look of this old stapler. It took me back to when I was a girl and seeing those on my teacher's desk and stuff like that. Now, this thing, I don't know if many people might remember what this is, but it's just your VCR rewinder. It was supposed to save wear and tear on your VCR player. We used to have one just like this, but through the years, I honestly don't know what happened to it, whether, it stopped working or whatever, but we found another one, and I was really happy to find that. Now, this is a piece that it is in memory of 9/11's first responders, and I just absolutely love this piece. I did look this one up, and I think it's worth around $20, I think it said, but I love America. I love American history, and I love that piece. It's probably one of my favorite things we found. This is a magnifying glass, and it's really come in handy since we got these pieces and brought them home. We cleaned it up and used it, in fact, when we were digging around. And this is just a little car that was still in its box. We found quite a few of these Pez candy holders. They had a ton of them, and they were just lying around all over the floor, all throughout the house. This one actually still had candy in it, and we tried to clean it out, but probably needs another cleaning actually. But I thought that was really unique. And this one was really special, seeing it's almost Valentine's Day. And this, I don't know if people would remember these, but that's just an old drink holder for your car. This one I was really excited to find, Mickey Mouse. It is a bank, a change holder. And I thought that was really cool to find it in such great condition. Now, mind you, it did not look like this when we found it. It was black. It was totally blackened with I guess, just weather over the years. But we cleaned it up, and it cleaned up really nice. And this is a House of Lloyd piece. I believe it's a potpourri holder. And it says 1989 on the bottom. But I thought it was really a really neat find. We got a bunch of little miscellaneous little pins and pieces of jewelry. This is just a little stick pin. Do they call them stick pins, or is it just a lapel pin? It may be a lapel pin. But I just thought these were really neat to just look at and see. We found some of the chokers like the Western guys wear. And this, if somebody can tell me, is that a tie clip? I'm not really sure. If you know, please leave a comment. I'm not really sure what it is. My husband's grandmother used to do this plastic canvas all the time, so I really like that American flag piece. I really thought that was special. This concludes part 1 of my huge free haul. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what we have found so far, and I hope you'll come back to see the rest of what we found. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you become part of my YouTube family, and I would love for you to leave a comment. Maybe you have some info on the things you saw, the pieces you saw. Please leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Like I said, I'm clueless to some of these things, but I would love to see your comments. Thanks so much for watching, and God bless.